Hey everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today the reading is called The Point of No Return, okay? And we're gonna find out what's going on with your person, their thoughts and feelings, and we're going to see how you are taking them to the point of no return, okay? So let's go ahead and go over the piles really quickly. And also we will be having 18 plus extended readings, and you can find the link to my Vimeo channel below in the description box below. And finally, if you're wondering if I do personal readings, because I've gotten a couple questions on that recently, I absolutely do personal readings, and I'd love to do one for you. And you can reach out to me in email, and in my description box below is all the information that you need to book a personal reading, okay? And for those of you that would like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, details for how to do so are in my description box below. Basically everything you need is there, okay? So let's go ahead and go over the piles. We have pile number 1, which is the watermelon. If you're into the watermelon, you'll choose pile number 1. Pile number 2 is represented by the pear. The pear, okay? So if you're into pears, or maybe you ate one recently, or you just like them in general, you can choose pile number 2, okay? For the pear energy. And for pile number 3, we have grapes. Grapes for pile number 3, okay? So what are you feeling today? Are you feeling like watermelon, pears, or grapes? And maybe you want to pick by color. If we pick by color, then it's like we have pink, yellow, and purple, okay? So let's go ahead and take a big, deep cleansing breath. Relax. And think about what color is really drawing you in, or what fruit is really drawing you in today. Is it watermelon? Is it pear? Is it grapes? What are you feeling today? Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the other piles aside, and we're gonna start with pile number 1. Okay. Also, I just wanna let you guys know too, if you have certain requests or things that you'd like me to do readings on, I will definitely consider your requests too. So if you have any requests that you would like to shoot up the flagpole, you can always leave me a comment in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the watermelon, and today's reading is called You're Taking Me to the Point of No Return. And we're gonna be looking at your person's thoughts and feelings, okay? And then we will be having an 18 plus extended reading if you'd like to join me on my Vimeo channel. I'm just counting the number of watermelon seeds. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so maybe the number 8 is important for you guys. Someone could have a birthday in August or on the 8th of a month, or someone's birthday could add up to 2 and 8, like the 17th or the 26th or the 20, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say the 23rd, but the 23rd adds up to a 5, okay? Anyway, I was thinking of the number 35 actually, okay? So maybe we have some people here who are around age 35, but let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna get some channeled messages for you guys, and then we're gonna jump into the cards, okay? Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number 1 who comes here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium in the channel between yourself and pile number 1. Okay, I just heard crystal blue, okay? Crystal blue, like crystal blue waters. I feel like somebody wanting to like go to a place with like crystal blue waters, or maybe craving a vacation or something like that. Also, crystal waters, okay? I feel like somebody could have a name, like the name Crystal could be important in this reading. That could be Crystal with a C or a K. And maybe someone with the last name Waters or something, okay? But anyway, pile number 1. Let's go ahead and see what else Spirit would like to okay, I'm seeing somebody crying as well. Yeah, so maybe you cried recently over something, pile number one. Sometimes we can cry because we just laugh so hard that we like split a gut and we're like laughing so hard that we're crying too. Hopefully it's the latter and not the former. Hopefully you're crying because you had a few tears because you were happy, but maybe not. Okay, Spirit is just showing me someone crying and wanting to remind you about like how crying is like very cleansing and not to be embarrassed about it or weirded out. Okay, pile number one. But let's go ahead and see what else here. And I feel like somebody trying to cheer you up, or somebody trying to like cheer up a baby that's crying as well, like making goofy faces or funny faces. Okay, pile number one. And yeah, like acting silly or acting like a clown. Spirit is like, telling me something about a clown. But anyway, pile number one. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we have here. I just heard peace, love, and happiness. Okay, so we could have some like hippies in pile number one too, where it's like peace, love, and happiness. I feel like somebody wishes like they could have been born in the 1960s or could have gone to Woodstock, or maybe you had parents that did and talked to you about it or something. But anyway, pile number one. Yeah, because I'm getting that energy of somebody being kind of like a flower child, or yeah, or somebody who has a style like that too, kind of like a hippie style. But let's see, I'm seeing somebody with like really long hair parted down the middle, and it's like a golden blonde, not a blonde, it's more like a mix between a brown and blonde. Okay, like dark blonde. Okay, but anyway, I'm also getting the energy of somebody who's like never dyed their hair. Okay, someone who has like super long hair but like never dyed their hair. So maybe you have a really good friend like that, or a relative, or that's you yourself, pile number one. Okay, but let's go ahead and there's the World card. Okay, on the bottom of the deck here, you're taking me to the point of no return. Let's go ahead and see pile number one. Let's see their thoughts and feelings for you. Okay, oh, the Ace of Cups. Hey now. And we have the Four of Swords. I had a feeling the Four of Swords was going to come up today. And the Four of Wands. All right. Okay. Chill, baby. Chill, baby. Chill, baby. Wait type of thing. Okay. I know we're going to have the best time is what I feel like this person is saying. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll get all the cards out and then I'll read them. Okay. We have separation and longing. Okay. And we have distance, retreat, or time out. Okay. And I feel like here it's like maybe putting some distance. Maybe it was you, pile number one, that put a little bit of distance or a little bit of space, even though you're longing to see this person or to be around them. I mean, absence does make the heart grow fonder, but also I feel like some of you could be using like distance as maybe a little bit of a tactic to sort of keep this person's attention or to keep their interest like flowing towards you. Okay, we have okay, pile number one, we have I like boys and girls. Someone has a same-sex crush. Okay, so we could have my LGBTQ folks in pile number one. Somebody's got a crush on you, pile number one. Do you know that? Are you aware of that? I feel like I'm getting the energy of somebody in their friend circle joking about having a crush on someone, okay? But I feel like somebody actually kind of does, okay, have a crush on someone here. Okay, pile number one. We have judication. All right, well, that's interesting. That seems pretty serious, okay? And we have card 30 here, so we could have some people who are in around the age 30, and we have zebra. Okay, so I feel like somebody's saying like, here's the reason why, like, you should let me stick around. Okay, also somebody could be going through a divorce or a separation, or someone recently went through a divorce or a separation and is embracing, like they're embracing, letting their freak flag fly in the sky, or is just like wanting to get some space or distance from people who make your world like less exciting, more gray, just don't really allow you to be yourself, pile number one, okay? And with the zebra spirit here, I feel like it's okay. We're fiercely stepping out into ourselves and our creativity, and we're not caring what other people think of us. We're not caring what, we want to have fun. We want to get creative and have fun and enjoy life again here. Okay. And with judication here, the thing I'm also getting to is like disapproval, and some of you may have had parents that were like disapproving or disapproved of some of the things that you wanted to do, or you always felt like they were disapproving of what's going on. But I just feel like you guys are just like, I don't care anymore. I'm going to be myself. Okay. And it doesn't matter. Like I want to be excited about my life, and I want to live strongly and freely and be who I am. Okay. And I feel like your spirit is like really exciting to this person, pile number one, because you're like something different and you're something new, and your spirit is really expansive and fun and exciting to this person. And it's almost like they're like, I can't believe my luck. Like I wasn't even really looking for anything here with the Four of Swords. I wasn't really like looking for love, but here it is, or here it's coming. Okay. And just when I started to like relax and think that I was going to be like single forever, or that there was no one for me, here comes pile number one. Okay. And anyway, so let's go ahead and see what else we have. Jupiter return and benefits. Okay. So seeing the benefits of, I feel like this person may also be going through some type of separation or distance as well too, okay? Or they may have recently, and I feel like they're finally starting to see the benefits of that, okay? And they're starting to see like how much better their life could be. I feel like once they're away from certain people. Now we have moon, okay? So we have Jupiter, and we have the moon, and we have soul. Okay, so this is pretty, creative, sweet, loving. The moon and Jupiter can have a tendency to overdo it, like emotionally. When I talked about crying earlier and like emotions like welling up inside and having really big emotions, okay? And yeah. I also feel like there's something here about, thinking about the phases that we go through in life. And if you guys have been worried about something or upset about something, pile number one, I feel like Spirit's saying here, like, things are changing, they are growing, they're going to be moving in the right direction here. And yeah, so I like that. It feels very spiritual with with Jupiter and the moon. It feels very spiritual here, okay? And I do feel like somebody is longing for you, pile number one, okay? Like I feel like they're even at work thinking about you, trying to keep their mind on whatever it is that they're doing here. Also with judication, I feel like somebody trying to be fair about what someone else is experiencing, okay? But you can't deny the excitement and the sense of excitement, and also just a sense of like internal peace that this person has when they think about you, okay? And with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords, I feel like you really woke something up inside this person, okay? And I do feel like with the moon, like the feelings are churning, they're growing, Okay, and we have wait. Okay, so there's something going on here where something needs to be decided with this adjudication, okay? And the Four of Swords may have to do with that waiting energy or that longing to be close to someone, but feeling like we're at a distance, okay? And there might have been like a lot of waiting going on here, waiting for something to happen. And okay, I'm seeing the initials CJM, CJ or M. If you have those names, I also feel like somebody meeting someone and being like charmed, or like charmed to meet you, or something like that, or calling someone charming or saying charmed when you meet someone. And CJM, I also feel like there is a L here too. I'm seeing a B, okay? And a B as well. And people fighting over things and then needing to have a third party mediator or someone come in between and makes and decide something, okay? So somebody here could have been going through a separation, or going through some type of court case, or going through a situation where certain decisions need to be made before we can like fully move forward, okay? And talk about the point of no return, right? When you go through adjudication and a judge decides something and, you know, that's kind of it, then, you know, talk about a point of no return. But I feel like you guys have had a lot on your mind, okay? And some of you may have been like reading up on certain things, or you may just be in a mood to like learn more about a process or understand something more. Pile number one, I just feel like a lot of things kind of like weighing on your mind, maybe a lot of what ifs and certain things that need to be decided here before we can completely move forward with the connection, okay? For some reason, there is a need to pause and wait a second. But I think it's going to be okay, pile number one, because I do feel like there is a longing, you know, and there could have been like a forced distance between you two. I mean, I feel like they got their eye right on you here, pile number one. Okay, it's like maybe we need to take a time out here until some things get worked out, all right? But with the moon here, I feel like this person also up late at night thinking about you, dreaming about you, wanting to put this into the next phase is what I feel here, okay? And yeah, it's like one sweet day or one fine day with you and this person, okay? And yeah, this person is excited. With Jupiter, Zebra, and the Four of Wands, I feel like this person is excited to enter into the next phase of this connection with you, where you guys can be totally open with each other with the Ace of Cups, okay? And with this Four of Swords, where you guys can, like, you know, snuggle and relax together and have fun together with the Four of Wands, and to enjoy each other's company, and where you don't have like a care in the world, okay? And all you're doing is, like with the moon and Jupiter here, is soaking up the good vibes, okay, with one another. And you know, with the Ace of Cups and Four of Swords, it's like I can't wait to kind of like relax with you, lay down with you, hold you, hug you, talk to you. I feel like they're also saying their mind is at peace with certain decisions that have had to be made, okay? And you know, like they're okay with things, or they understand, you know, like they and I feel like it's like no regrets, you know, they're excited to move into the next phase of what this will be. I feel like pile number one, okay? And I feel like you guys have been maybe a little bit annoyed, or a little bit like, come on, like, let's get with the program here. you know, and maybe even at one point you're like, I don't know, maybe I'll just keep walking in the other direction type of a thing. And I don't want to get stuck in a position of like waiting for someone or like longing for something other than what reality is. And so, but I feel like this person with Jupiter and the moon, they have feelings for you and they really want the best out of this situation. Okay. And, I feel like, you know, I'm seeing a man and a woman here that are like nude and they're holding one another. So, you know, there is a lot of feelings, I feel like here. And this person wanting to explain their feelings to you. Okay. I'm also seeing a dog here, like someone that has a bigger dog that could be kind of moody around certain people. Or like very protective. Maybe you have a dog or they have a dog, but I am seeing like a bigger dog that could kind of like scare people a little bit, but they're just like very protective. All right. And the moon has that, that feeling of protection. Okay. But it's like with the moon and wait, I feel like it's like, okay, maybe I should just wait a little bit until some things get sorted out here. And I feel like if you made a little bit of distance here, pile number one, so that this person can get some things sorted out, etc., then I feel like whatever you did here, it's working, because this person is, you know, they got a crush on you here with this crush card. And I feel like because we have 3 different couples here, I feel like people are switching up their partner. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this person could have been with someone and then decided that's it. Like, I'm not going to be with this person anymore. It's pile number one that I want to be with. So I feel like there's some shakeup or changes going with that. But I do feel pile number one with the 4 of Swords here, that this person is at peace with it. Okay? Like with what's been happening in their life. Yeah, here they are coming straight towards you with the Knight of Cups, okay? And the Knight of Cups in the tarot is a Scorpio, okay? So, or it could be any water sign, but somebody here could have Scorpio in their chart for sure. And it's like, I've got romantic feelings and, you know, and I'm gonna be moving in your direction, okay? And the Knight of Cups can be like very romantic. And I feel like this person wants a chance to kind of like show you their feelings, okay? And with the moon coming up here, I feel like, you know, with Jupiter and benefits here too, I feel like they're saying if there is any struggle here with certain things that need to be decided, or some time that you two had to have apart because of things that were getting wrapped up in your life or their life, I feel like they're saying with Jupiter here, it's all gonna be worth it, you know? And I feel like with the Knight of Cups, they're like, you already know how I feel about you. You know, you already, like, you can tell. I feel like this person has told you that they have feelings for you, pile number one, or they're about ready to tell you that they have feelings for you, is what I feel, okay? And it's on the tip of their tongue, all right? With the Knight of Cups here, it's definitely on the tip of their tongue. And like they're ready to say something and they're ready to do something here. And they know that there's, you know, people in the past, or there's situations that happen in the past, or other people that may not approve of what's going on, but I feel like this person doesn't really care at this point, okay? It's like, you know, with the Knight of Cups, it's like, I only have eyes for you. Do you guys know that song from back in the day? I only have eyes for you. Shoop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I only have eyes for you. What movie was that song in? Was it Dirty Dancing? I forget, but yeah, they're like, I know what I want. Okay, this person knows what they want, and they're driven to have it. I feel pile number one. Okay, and if you guys were part of the reason why they something happened here, or there was some switching up of partners, or someone ended a relationship or something, that would be the reference to you're taking me to the point of no return. Okay, but I feel like this person is, you know, you've taken them to the point of no return, to the point where they want to come to you and return to you, is what I feel. Okay, and you know, there may be some things that you need with this weight card here, and she's holding the sword. There may be some things that you need to talk to this person about, pile number one. But I feel like their intention here is to, you know, if there's been delays in the past here, I feel like this person's like, no, like I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to hook up with pile number one. I'm trying to hook, line, and sinker, pile number one. Okay, and also I feel like, you know, this person gets a really good feeling when they think about you with the Four of Swords. Like, you know, they don't, I feel like they're saying they don't have any reservations about this or about you. It might have just been some technicalities or some distance here, or somebody working through the details of some type of a separation. Okay, but I mean, I don't feel like their mind about you has changed in any way, pile number one. I feel like they're, you know, good to go, because the Knight of Cups is carrying the Ace from the Ace of Cups. So it's like, here's the Ace of Cups, right? It's like, I'm going to pick it up and go, you know, it's time type of thing. Okay, and I can't ignore my feelings. Here's the Empress. Okay, I can't ignore my feelings for pile number one. Who's coming through is the Empress. Okay, you're all I ever wanted. You're all I ever needed. The Empress, baby. Okay, and seeing a bright future with you, or seeing a lot of possibilities with you, and feeling very at ease and comfortable with you, and thinking you're pretty damn beautiful as well, pile number one, with the Empress. The Empress certainly is beautiful, okay? And Venus energy coming through in your guys' reading, and yeah, love and beauty, you know, love and beauty live within you, pile number one. And with the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it could have just been somebody was pausing here to reassess something, because starting something new would hurt someone else, or was hesitant to kind of like make, you know, was hesitant to move forward because it could have hurt someone else, or that type of thing. Okay, but I feel like this person is willing to fight for what they want. Okay, pile number one. So that is what I am getting for you guys. Here they come towards the Empress here, the Knight of Cups going towards the Empress. And I think, you know, with the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it's like, I don't want to say anything or do anything that's going to hurt anyone. Okay, because with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords, I do feel like this person likes to keep the peace, and likes to like let the good times roll, you know, with Jupiter energy here. It doesn't really want to hurt people's feelings, okay? And that's cool, but you know, sometimes you have to, like, you know, sometimes we have to be the one that's holding the swords and the Five of Swords and say, you know, like, I've got to have a new beginning. With the Three of Wands, it's Sun and Aries. It's like, I've got to start over, and I've got to let these people know, like, I'm going to be up to something different, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, pile number one. Also, I feel like Spirit is telling me about Libra energy, particularly with the Empress showing up, because Venus rules Libra, okay? This person could have Libra in their chart and having a difficult time, like, coming to terms with hurting people or making certain decisions, etc. But it has to be done. You know, if you want something to go anywhere, Knight of Cups, like romantically, it has to be done. Because I feel like you guys are holding your standards very high, and like you're elevating yourself, okay? and maybe playing a little bit hard to get as well, pile number one, but I think it's working, my darlings. I think it's working, and this person definitely having some visions of you here with the Empress and having some visions of love. Pile number one. Okay, so that is what I am getting for you, pile number one. And for those of you that would like to follow me to the extended reading, we will be having an 18+ extended reading. And you can find the link to that in my Vimeo channel below. Thank you so much, pile number one, and take care. Let's move on to pile number two. Okay, let's do it for pile number two. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the Pear, okay? And I love the Pear here because I love pear shape, you know, like somebody who's like pear shaped. Anyway, pile number two, I like it. If you are, then if you would consider yourself to be like a pear shape, leave me a smile or a thumbs up or a comment below because I like it, pile number two. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Your reading is called The Point of No Return. You're taking this person to the point of no return. We're going to find out their thoughts and feelings for you, pile number two. And we will be having an 18+ extended reading. For those of you that would like to join me on my Vimeo channel, there's a link to my Vimeo channel below. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number two, who comes here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium in the channel between yourself and pile number two. My juicy little pears. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Okay, I feel like, you know, it's funny I mentioned juicy because I feel like there's some juicy news or there's some interesting news coming someone's way because I can see someone whispering into someone's ear. Okay, or like whispering something. And I feel like some of you are going to stumble upon, or someone's going to tell you some piece of news. And I'm kind of getting it around the workplace, okay? So you guys hearing like somebody telling you something that's very good for you to know. And or it could be in a friend circle or what, family, whatever it is, pile number two. But if you do hear something, I would keep it to yourself for now, and I wouldn't really react to the information. I can see someone's eyebrows like raising up a little bit. I wouldn't react to it too much. I would just kind of keep it close to you right now. And if you hear something about someone in your field or something like that, or an opportunity or something that's going on, did you hear? I would just kind of like, you know, I wouldn't really say too much about it to anyone or show any reaction. I would just kind of chill with that info, okay? But anyway, pile number two, I think it's going to be useful info, though, that could be, you know, capitalized on maybe at a later point. But anyway, pile number two, let's go ahead and see. I would just be careful about what you say to other people right now, too, okay? Just kind of, you know, hold your cards a little closer to your chest, pile number two. Not that you have to be paranoid, just, you know what I'm saying? Just keep things a little bit under the rug, okay? I'm also getting the energy of somebody that like spilled something on a rug, okay? Speaking of rugs, or there was like a tear, or something came loose, or somebody spilled something on a rug, okay? Anyway, pile number three, if that happened, I hope it comes out. And I also feel like, here's another energy I'm getting, is someone being at like a relative's house when they're younger and spilling something and someone like totally freaking out over it, even if though it was like a total accident. Okay, did that happen to you or to one of your brothers or sisters or something? It's like being at grandma's house and someone knocks something over and everyone freaks out, or like an aunt's or something like that. But anyway, pile number two. Let's see what else. Let's see what else for spirit. I feel like somebody really overreacted. Okay, I'm getting that energy of somebody who like super overreacted about something like that. But let's see, anything else here for pile number two? Okay, something about the news. Again, spirit just railing on the news. Anyway, pile number 2. Let's see, anything else here? Okay, I'm also getting the energy of somebody who has a family member who is in the Navy or who was in the Navy, or something like that, okay? Or somebody who's been traveling by boat, or someone who has been maybe at sea or something like that, or someone who's, okay, there could be some news or something there, pile number 2. But anyway, I'm getting that energy if you had anyone in your family or a friend or anything. Spirit's talking to me about that. Let's see what else. Let's see what else here. Okay, I just heard like demonstrating aptitude in a certain subject. So maybe you guys have been doing that lately. I feel like you guys do have the ability to impress, okay? And here's the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which is Taurus energy, okay? So some of you could have Taurus in your chart, or the person that you're asking about may have Taurus in their chart, all right? I'm just gonna put, yeah, somebody here is a very hard worker with the 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles and has a lot of aptitude for something that they're working on and doing, okay? And talk about judgment here next, the point of no return being judgment, like a completely new, something completely new that we're working on, very hard on, okay? So pile number 2, let's go ahead and see. You're taking me to the point of no return, like I'm putting in so much work and effort and I'm not gonna give up anytime soon, and yeah, and it's like we're not there yet, baby, but you know, we're gonna get there, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else here, pile number 2. We have the 5 of Cups, okay? We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of hard work that's been happening in your world right now, pile number 2, and maybe some sadness that you've been experiencing as well. But here I see someone trying, you know, wanting to shake things up and come into your world and help you out of a funk. For those of you that have felt like you're in a funk, okay? And or this person could have been in a funk, but let's see, pile number 2. We have air signs here, okay? So we have, it's technically the Ace of Swords in this deck, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The Knight of Swords in the tarot is an Aquarius. So we're definitely seeing that air sign energy. We have Taurus here, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So we have Taurus and we have Aquarius, okay? And we have the 5 of Cups in between them, which could represent a misunderstanding or something, something that was said. But also I feel, pile number 2, you're at a point in your life when you are putting a lot of work and effort into the things that you want. Relationships may not have been the best lately, okay? But I feel like somebody here trying to, doing way more than they normally would, okay, to kind of get your attention or to take you out or to spend time with you, okay, doing way more than they normally would because they like you is what I feel, all right, pile number 2. But we have here, we have toxicity, bound, and patterns, and that's coming out under the 5 of Cups, talking about, you know, we keep putting energy and effort into situations that are making us very, very sad, and that we need to change the way that we're thinking about something in our life. And, you know, because it's gotten like really old, okay? But what I see here is somebody who is like very excited and energized and really wants to find out what's going on with you, or really wants to get to know you, okay? And yeah, let's see what else we have here too, okay? And the 9 of Wands is also a card of a lot of effort, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have my love is eternal. Okay, my love is eternal. Not wanting to give up on anyone or anything. Okay, wanting to keep going or to keep working at something, even though it, maybe hasn't felt the best here. Pile number 2, okay? It's like, I don't want to give up talking to you. I don't want, even though it's hurting me, even though it is not really that good for me here with this toxicity in the 5 of Cups, I really, really don't want to give up, okay? And yeah, so we have my love is eternal. My love is eternal. And talking about with the Knight of Swords, like really, really, really wanting to reach out to someone. Really, like fingers are itchy. You know what I mean? To like text someone, to call someone. Really, really, really wanting to kind of like reach out. Okay? And just at the point, I feel like pile number 2, when you guys are finally like maybe thinking or wanting to change something here or think about something in a different way, okay? But this person's like, if you're down or you're upset or you're not feeling great about yourself, like I will be here to stand up for you. I will be here to make you feel better. I will be here to kind of bust you out of, anything that's really been hard for you. And here's what I'm getting, pile number 2. I'm getting some of you were dumping energy, a lot of effort, love, and energy into a situation that was very toxic to you and messed with your head, okay, with this Ace of Air here and toxicity. And I feel like you guys were doing everything that you could in your power to sort of change this situation. However, I feel like there's someone here, and this could be a friend, pile number 2. This could be a new romantic interest, a friend, etc. Someone is coming in here and is wanting you to stand up for yourself and stick up for you and stand up for you. And is like, I feel like this person may not normally be this forthright, or they may not be this excited. Normally, they may tend to hold back a little bit, but I feel like, this person's like doing more than they normally would because they really, really like you and they see something very special in you, okay? And let's go ahead and see. It's my love is eternal here. I'm getting the T names right now, pile number 2, okay? So just the T names. I also feel like Trevor or a name like that, but the T names. Yeah, and like I said, we have Taurus energy, and then we have the Knight of Swords, which is Aquarius. So we have Taurus, Aquarius, and then we have a great big divide between them of the 5 of Cups. And it's like, I don't care, what it takes, or, I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm going to, I'm coming for you, with the Knight of Swords here. We have family room and card number 21 here, okay? And it's like somebody's saying, I can't stand to see you sad. I can't stand to see you upset. If I also feel like somebody's saying, if anybody fucks with you, like they're fucking with me. You know what I mean? So interesting energy here. We have oyster, okay? So I feel like someone is normally quite shy and normally isn't letting a lot of people into their world. Maybe shy isn't the right thing, but they're just they're a little bit more hidden, or they stay home a lot, or they're a homebody here with this oyster and family room, okay? And, or they may just kind of keep their energy cloaked or hidden at times too. Okay, and but somebody here is saying I'm not gonna quit talking to you. I'm not gonna quit trying to find out what's wrong. I'm not gonna quit even though this person may be a little bit more reserved, I feel like at times, okay? But when it comes to you, pile number 2, I feel like this person is like, no, like I'm not going to stand for that. And they're very protective of you, I feel as well. Pile number 2, like this person wanting to like, you know, shelter you or protect you in some type of a way, wanting to be there for you, wanting to like encourage you. All right. And I feel like some of you could have been like festering a little bit lately, especially like when you're alone with your thoughts. Okay. But yeah, this person also sees how hard you've been working, and maybe sometimes pile number 2, how you have felt rather alone at times. Okay. And I feel like this person is like, you know, you don't have to be alone. I'm right here. I'm right here next to you. My love is eternal. You're like family to me, or I feel very like protective over you. Okay. And yeah, that's interesting. Pile number 2. We have Neptune here and sacrifice. Okay. I feel like at times people have taken you to the point of no return. Pile number 2. Okay. And however, I feel like this person in your life really wants to help you. Like there is somebody here who is like, you know, whether it's what they say to you, whether it is what they do for you, I just feel like they want you to feel like that you have a friend, or that you feel protected, or that you feel cared for. Okay. And I do feel like this person may be quite busy when it comes to their work or what they're working on. And so normally they don't like do as much or say as much, but I feel like I said, pile number 2, when it comes to you, I feel like they want to. Okay. And it's like there's no interruption. Okay. It's like, well, I don't want to like reach out to anyone because I feel like I'm interrupting, you know, and this person's like, it's not an imposition. You're not interrupting me. Like I want to be here for you. Okay. And yeah, and help you in some type of a way, I feel here too. Pile number 2. Okay. And we have sacrifice and Neptune. This person saying, you know, I'd be willing to like, you know, do a lot for you. I'm willing to work hard for you. I'm willing to provide for you. I'm willing to protect you. I'm willing to be there for you. If you're unhappy, if you're sad, if you're, you know, feeling badly, like I'm here to help you and to protect you and to be there for you. Okay. So Neptune can also be where we really start taking things really, really far, right? Because it's like that spiritual type of love with this whole my love is eternal. And sometimes like we put so much love and effort into other people because we have like, you know, with this Neptune energy, it feels like we have this very, very spiritual high level connection with someone. And maybe some of you experienced that before. Okay. And felt very like a family with someone, or felt very protected with this oyster energy with someone, you know, felt like this is a person that like I'm super drawn to, and I just feel this need to help them or protect them. Okay. And this talks about making sacrifices for the people that we love. Now, making sacrifices for the people that we love is great, you know, like if you have children and you need to make some certain sacrifice, I mean, it's great to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 2, it's great as long as it doesn't become toxic, right? And as long as people are not shutting the other person out and expecting them to do all the work. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 2, like, I mean, spiritual love is amazing and it's beautiful, and you know, but it also can get toxic, you know, with this toxic bound and patterns like being bound to a pattern of sacrificing for other people, which makes us deeply unhappy and makes us feel like alone. You know what I'm saying? And the oyster has the pearl in it, which is, you know, the oyster is protecting the pearl and is protecting what we find valuable, okay? And yeah, and protecting family too, okay? It's like no matter what happens, I'll always be there for you type of a thing, okay? Which is great when people need someone and they need help, right? But also too, we can't do that at the expense of ourselves or at the expense of, you know, killing our adrenals or going into adrenal fatigue or, you know, or like losing our minds about it, or we're the one making all the effort and reaching out and putting all the effort and it gets old or it gets tiring, you know? So I think there's something here for you, pile number 2, about those patterns of sacrifice. And like I said, you know, sacrificing for the people that we love is a, you know, we all make compromises and sacrifices for the people that we love, but maybe not to the point of no return where we completely like lose ourselves in it. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? So something going on with that. And I feel some of you could have 2 people, honestly, is what I'm getting here too. I feel like some of you could have someone from the past that you really sacrificed a lot for, that puts you in a bad position, and then there's someone else that is coming into your life. And I don't know if you're ready for that, pile number 2, but I feel like it's happening and it's coming. So, you know, get ready for it, I guess is what I have to say to you. And with the 2 knights here, I mean, you could definitely have an earth sign or an air sign, or an earth or air sign here that is trying to, you know, come into your life. And one of them may be kind of toxic, where it's like, you know, we've been doing this pattern with each other for a while, okay? So if something has been making you deeply unhappy, also with the 5 of Cups here, because it's a 5, I really want you guys to look at like, you know, the last 5 months, okay? And like how things have been going with who's ever been in your life, you know, whether it's family, friends, romantic partners, like, you know, because the 5 of Cups can talk about where we're deeply distrustful of others because over time they've like betrayed us so much. And it can also talk about holding everything inside and not wanting to be vulnerable and not wanting to like feel emotionally insecure ever again. You know what I'm saying? And wanting to kind of like protect ourselves here with the family room and the oyster, like hiding our most vulnerable side, right? But I feel like you're a very deeply feeling person, pile number 2, and you do make sacrifices for the people that you love, but it's about time that someone come and, you know, like really be there for you and really be strong for you and really step up to the plate for you. Okay. And truthfully, no one should be sacrificing everything for the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit is okay, but we all know when we've hit that limit. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 2. So we have here, we have the North Node and life's purpose. Okay. And some of you may be feeling like, oh, it's my life's purpose to like sacrifice for love. And this is just the crucible that my soul picked up, and this is what I have to do, you know? And some of you may feel, which, you know, I want you guys to really, you guys are people that have the capacity to put a lot of genius effort into the things that you love. So make sure that those objects of your affection or those people or those work situations are truly for you and not like a toxic pattern that's reflecting within you. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? Okay. Some of you do have a very spiritual life purpose here. And we have card 41 and we have card 10. So I feel like from 31 to 41, for those of you, like, look at the last 10-year period of your life as well. Look at some of the things that have happened. And you shouldn't have to like sacrifice your life purpose for other people. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? And I also feel like you guys having a spiritual purpose in life as well. And part of what we need to work on, I feel like, is, you know, toxic patterns within ourselves mentally. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? So, yeah, but I do feel like there are people that are very much like have got your back, okay? And maybe you're not seeing it too much right now because things have been hard, okay? But I do feel like there's somebody here who is very interested to talk to you and has your back. All right, pile number 2. We have here, get more information. Yeah, I was talking about the news when I was doing your guys' channeled messages. And this to me looks like Archangel Metatron, for those of you that resonate with Metatron. But talking about getting more information. Okay, and I feel like this Knight of Swords here is the one that's going to bring you this information, okay? And it may have something to do with like where you live or where you work or something like that, but it's going to help you in the end, I feel like, okay? So Spirit wanting you to get more information, I feel like, pile number 2, before you like start dumping more energy into things in your life, okay? I also feel like this person wants more information from you. I feel like they want to know like what's up with you, how you're doing, how you're feeling, and the point of return, the point of no return that you're taking them, I feel like is normally they're not that interested, or normally they're not that like curious, or normally they are not that like drawn into someone so much like that, okay? Because with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, we could have somebody who's normally like standoffish, but when it comes to you is standoffish or aloof when we talk about the Nine of Wands with that Aquarius energy. But I think when it comes to you, there's like, you know, real effort that this person is trying to find out more information or get to know you more or get to the bottom of things, okay, is what I feel. And wanting to kind of like get beneath the surface and maybe even wanting to get under your skin a little bit too, and to see like the parts of you maybe that you don't show to other people, okay? So pile number 2, that's interesting. And something coming up about your guys's, and I mentioned your work or what you do or what you want to do for work, something about your life's purpose, your North Node or your life's purpose, pile number 2, and needing to get more information about that, okay? So that's another thing that's coming through in this reading. And we have here the Fool, right? You're taking me to the point of no return. I love that the Fool came up here because the Fool is like forever in return. You know what I'm saying? It's that the Fool represents the number 0, and there is no beginning and there is no end, right? Like the Alpha and the Omega, there is the beginning and the end are together. And also this Fool, I feel like hearing, also the Fool in the tarot represents the energy of pure air. It's the spirit of the aether. So it's the spirit of air, basically. And it's that wind that rushes through us right before we're on the precipice of something new, okay? And this person, I feel like acting in ways that maybe they haven't done before and doing things that they haven't done before. and trying harder than they've like never tried before. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? So talking about like scary, you know, like you've got me at the height, you got me up at the greatest heights, don't let me fall down, you know, that type of thing. And I feel like their arms are open to new experiences. I also feel like, you know, they want a new experience with you, or they want you to basically reset yourself and be open to them. So pile number 2, is that something that you want to do? I feel there is a bright new day, like, you know, there's a bright sunshiny day coming your way, pile number 2. Okay. And the thing about the Fool is the Fool doesn't really seek more information. The Fool just kind of like leaps and goes for it. Okay. So there may be something here where we need to get a little bit more information before we make a big decision that may affect like your family, or may affect a living situation or something like that, pile number 2, okay? There may be like or something about your life purpose and your spiritual mission. We may need to get a little bit more information about that before we like leap into something, is what I feel. But the Fool also is that energy of the eternal, you know, the eternal completely returning back into itself. And we could say that every single card in the tarot deck comes from the Fool, okay? And comes from that, you know, energy of, you know, Keter and the tree of life, or just everything is emanating from the Fool. So, you know, talk about the eternal and talk about being poised for something new, okay? And to me, this feels like an energy reset for you, pile number 2 as well. Okay, because there's been a lot of work and effort put into something. There's been a lot of, but with the 5 of Cups, there could have also been a lot of disappointments, pile number 2 as well. And something about our mental patterns and the way that we look at things as far as a toxic pattern, okay? And you guys with Neptune and your life purpose, you're meant to rise above that and to clear any confusion, because the Fool also talks about having a completely clear mind with which to make a decision, okay? So we're at a reset for you right now, pile number 2. That's really exciting. And I do think more information about certain decisions that you need to make, or new inspiration, new decisions, you know, a fresh new start is what's needed here for you, pile number 2, okay? And this person hoping to have a fresh new start with you and hoping to kind of hang on here and be helpful to you, or, you know, talk to you or find out what's up with you, okay? As they want to share a new journey with you, okay? Or they want to share a different type of a journey with you, okay? And the Fool is also where we can kind of like surprise ourselves. You know, it's like, I thought this was how I was gonna feel, but actually I feel like refreshed and ready to like take something on here. Okay, so very interesting energy for you, pile number 2. Let's see, what would this person want pile number 2 to know? I'm gonna get a card here for you, pile number 2, and then we're gonna take it to the extended reading, 18 plus, okay? Spirit, what does this person want pile number 2 to know? What does this person want pile number 2 to know? Okay, the Hangman. Okay, so they're not gonna go anywhere is what I feel like. You know, they're waiting for you, okay? And with the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, what they really hope for is like peaceful transition, or they hope for like a settling up is what I kind of feel here, okay? And they wish for you to be like at peace is also what I feel, okay? And I don't feel like this person, like they're, also the Hangman is associated, I mean, it is the spirit of the mighty waters, so it has to do, it's associated with the element of water, right? And then we have the Fool, which is associated with air. So we have water and air here. Okay, so needing to kind of like air out our feelings, all right? And I feel like this person kind of wishes that you would talk to them, and they're like, you know, I'm here for you. Also, Neptune as a planet is associated with the Hangman too. So we have that feeling of sacrifice again, you know, and we have that feeling of like emptying ourselves out so that we can find a new perspective, so that we can get some more information. Okay. And yeah, so this person I feel like is also saying that, you know, like that they've had a bright idea, or they're having some type of awakening going on within them too. And this person coming through in a spiritual way, I feel like as well here. Okay. And I also feel like they're saying that they're not going to press you too hard, and that they're willing to wait. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going to press you to the point of no return. They're going to, you know, be polite and wait their turn. It's kind of what I feel, pile number 2. But at the same time, they're not giving up, okay? And they're saying, my love is eternal, or that there is something very special about this connection, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, my pile number 2s. I hope that that reading was helpful to you, and certainly a lot of energy going on in your pile number 2, and you know, definitely more complex of a situation for you guys, I feel, okay? Pile number 2, for those of you that would like to continue on to the 18+ extended reading, I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much, pile number 2, and hope to see you again soon. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the grapes. Thank you so much for being here today, pile number 3. And we're gonna go ahead and get into your reading. The reading is called You're Taking Me to the Point of No Return. So we're gonna go ahead and find out your person's thoughts and feelings today. And for those of you that would like to hit the extended reading, there'll be an 18+ extended reading, and there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below, okay, pile number 3. So let's go ahead and get into the energy. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number 3, who comes here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium in the channel between yourself and pile number 3. Okay, and Spirit's showing me somebody who like is fumbling something in their hand, or has a hold on to something, but then it like falls out of their hand, or like fumbles out of their hand. Okay, it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting like a football metaphor of like fumbling something, or like tripping or fumbling, okay? I know it's not football season right now, but anyway, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see what else for pile. I mean, I don't really watch football, so I don't know, but let's go ahead. It's like I've got something in my hand, but it's like fumbling out of my hand, okay? Or something's tricky. I feel like somebody's trying to put something together, maybe like build something, or build a piece of furniture, or put something together. I'm also getting the energy of somebody who like makes jewelry, or is trying to like put a clasp together, or something, is doing something with their hands, and it's like slipping out of their hand, or it feels kind of tricky. Okay, pile number 3. So Spirit is just showing me that. And I feel like somebody's like rolling their wrists. You know how you like roll your wrist? And maybe you guys need to like stretch your hands or roll your wrists. But anyway, pile number 3, let's go ahead and see what else here for pile number 3. Okay, Spirit's showing me dragons, and it's like fire breathing dragon. All right, pile number 3. So we could have some fire signs in this pile, or you may really love that dragon energy. Spirit's saying the word fierce to me, fierce, okay? Let's see what else here for pile number 3. Okay. Okay, Spirit is talking about like locomotion, or do the locomotion with me. You've got to swing your hips now. Come on, baby. Jump up. Ooh, you're fine. So something about the locomotion. Who sang that song again anyway? Do the locomotion with me. Anyway, some of you may need to get up and exercise or do some jazzercise or aerobicise or something. I don't know. Do you need to put on your tights and work out in the living room when your leotards, pile number 3, or what? But anyway, maybe you guys are wanting to be active, or you're wanting to hit up like a class, like some workout class, or maybe you're just coming from there or going to there. But anyway, pile number 3. I feel like somebody just looked in the mirror and like smoothed their shirt or their pants and was like, ooh, I'm ooh, I'm smooth, or something like that. Or ooh, I'm like feeling myself or something, okay? Or dangerous, or I'm dangerous, or something like that. Good for you, pile number 3. I also feel like somebody is rubbing their hand on their leg and it has like smooth legs or something, okay? Maybe this person that you came here for is thinking that you're dangerous and smooth. Pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see. Okay. Spirit's also telling me Canterbury Tales, which isn't that like Canterbury Tales? Isn't that like a play, or is that like nursery stories or something? I don't know. Pile number 3, you can tell me in the comments. When I'm channeling, I like lose all sight of everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it for my pile number 3s. We have the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck with the High Priestess, talking about maybe feeling a little frustrated, or feeling a little frustrated creatively, okay? Or wanting Spirit to give you guys some direction about where you're headed next, or what's next for you on the menu, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm also getting somebody who's like really tired of what they're eating, or is really sick of like their diet, or is just really like, okay, I need to do that because I need to be healthy, or the food that I eat affects my mood, that type of thing. But also I'm like very bored, you know, like with what I'm eating or something, okay? So needing to like have some fun here with the 9 of Cups. So let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see. You're taking me to the point of no return, their thoughts and feelings. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Hey now. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, talk about being like a little bit bored with a routine, or, you know, wanting to do things that are really healthy. Some of you may have 8 grapes today here too with this grapes. When I see the grapes, I always think of, you know, some hot hung stud feeding someone grapes in bed. But anyway, pile number 3. Here we have the Ace of Wands, right? You know, some passion would be nice, all right? It's like I've got responsibilities. I've got things I need to get done. I've got goals. I've got things that I need to keep working on here. And maybe some of them are like money goals or work goals or things like that. But also not far from my mind is like, you know, having some fun and letting myself, you know, run free and experiencing like exciting new sexual energy is what I feel here too. Okay. And not missing out on a chance to kind of like, you know, have some fun. Okay. And yeah, pile number 3, wouldn't it be great if someone took you to the point of no return? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like some of you maybe haven't been like, maybe you haven't been really getting laid with the fierceness that you would like to be laid, or you just haven't had a lot of time to focus on that, right? But, you know, Spirit is saying, you know, you're not dead yet, pile number 3. Here's the Ace of Wands, okay? It's time to get a move on, all right? And this person, though, I feel like some of you may have that really sexy, like, you know, librarian thing going on, or that really sexy, like, businesswoman or businessman thing going on, or that, like, goal-oriented person going on underneath it, but has like a very, very professional pile number 3, but has like a wild side or a fun side underneath it, okay? And I feel like that with the 3 of Cups here, I feel like that drives this person insane, okay? Or they really, really like it. And some of you coming across as like the total package, like somebody who works really hard and is very dedicated and takes themselves seriously, but also, and takes their responsibilities seriously, but also somebody who is like very wild and fun in bed, I feel like, with the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, okay? So what a combination here, pile number 3, like somebody really feeling, also I feel like somebody really feeling the magnet coming from you, like you're putting out there something, maybe you're not even aware of it, pile number 3, but you are putting you do have some type of sexual magnetism that you put out there, even if you're not even like trying, I feel like, pile number 3, okay? And somebody really picking up on that energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have 2 aces. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and we have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles in the tarot is a Capricorn, okay? I was also getting some fire sign energy, so we could have fire signs here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with like, you know, Capricorn rising or moon in Capricorn or things like that, okay? I'm getting that earth fire. Yeah, but a natural beauty here. Look at this. What a natural beauty she looks like standing in this forest, okay? And this person's saying like you're a natural beauty, and, you know, with the 3 of Cups, like your smile lights up the room, and like, you know, with the Ace of Wands here, you're drawing me in, okay? And I feel like you guys are like, huh? I mean, I don't even know, like, what... What do you mean, Natalie? Like, I've been really, really busy working on some other things in my life. And it's like, well, you know, pile number 3, like, you got some stuff going on, okay? Like, you got some hotness going on here with the Ace of Wands. It's wanting to kind of burst out. We have self-worth and expectations, okay? And yeah, so this person really seeing how you value your time, your effort, your energy, and you don't just share that with anyone. I feel like pile number 3, okay? And this person knowing that if they want to get to know you or they want to spend time with you, they're going to have to respect your time, your effort, and your energy, and that you have certain expectations as well, okay? So let's see, gonna make you sweat. Yeah, this person really wanting to like live up to your expectations and really wanting you to like see them as somebody who's very like upstanding or hardworking, somebody who like has it all together, you know? And I feel like this person is saying with the Ace of Wands here, like, I'm gonna make you sweat. Okay, and you guys are like, whoa, you know, I wasn't expecting that, or, you know, here it comes type of thing, okay? And I feel like this person's coming through pretty confidently as well. And I do feel like you're this person's type, pile number 2. I am definitely getting that you are their type. And I do think that this person finds you to be like naturally beautiful, even though, you know, you're like, what? Like, I like to, you know, wear some makeup too or whatever, or do my hair or whatever. But this person finding you beautiful, finding you naturally beautiful, pile number 3. Okay, we have the courthouse here. Okay, so somebody could work in some type of legal profession. Okay, or somebody could be studying to be a lawyer or studying to be in some type of legal profession, or maybe you are, pile number 3, okay? or someone's studying to become like an officer of the court or something like that, okay? But also with the courthouse here, talking about, you know, fairness and talking about intellectual kind of things as well, okay? So this person likes somebody who is like well put together, somebody who dresses nice, somebody who has a high self-worth, and somebody who is very intelligent. Pile number 3, okay? And I feel like they're saying that, like, oh, happy day, okay? Because you're a person that's like that. And I feel like this person thinks that a lot of people that they meet are like very frivolous, or they're not very smart, or they're just, you know, like immature. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? And I do feel like this person's like sick of, you know, like online dating. With the courthouse here, this person looks fairly serious to me, and he's looking up at the 3 of Cups like, huh? You know, so it's like I put my party days behind me, or I'm looking for somebody that like respects themselves. I'm looking for somebody that's like mature. Somebody here could be looking for a MILF, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, or a DILF or a MILF or something like that, okay? But this person's like, you know, I'm sick of like, you know, immature people. I don't like stupid people. I don't like immature people. It's 1:11 on the clock right now, 111, okay? And this person just saying that they want to be with a person that knows how to like take care of themselves and knows how to take care of themselves like on a serious level. And I feel like you guys know how to do that. And you know, we have number 23 here. So someone, I feel like you guys could maybe even be older than this person, pile number 3, okay? And, you know, this person could be a little bit younger than you, but I feel like they're very like serious about what it is that they're doing and what it is that they're working on. And so I feel like people their own age are just kind of like dumb to them or frivolous to them. And, you know, if they run into people like that, I feel like they're going to serve those people their walking papers. Okay. But anyway, I also see the letters C and M here. Okay. So first name, last name, middle name. I feel like this person wants to be with someone that they can really see a future with. This person could want to have like a really nice house someday, or wants to be like a power couple with someone. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody here could have hazel eyes or blue eyes or hazel colored eyes. Okay. And maybe facial hair or a goatee or something like that. Okay. And I also feel somebody has really nice hands or big hands. Okay. And, somebody wanting to like get a diploma or get their doctorate, or somebody wanting to really work on their education is what I feel too. Okay. And pile number 3, like you're coming across to this person as meeting their expectations and then some, and they're confident. They're like gonna make you sweat. Okay. They're confident, and, they are looking for someone at an elevated, you know, level. Okay. Yeah. We have the Phoenix here. So this is you guys, pile number 3. And, like never giving up, never giving in, always, you know, always believing yourself, and always, you know, pushing yourself to new things, to new heights. Okay. And you guys also coming across as being like very hot to this person. It's like sizzle, okay? Pile number 3 is on the sizzle reel right now. Pile number 3 is sizzling. And this person is, yeah, I mean, I feel like you're just kind of like this mythical creature that this person has kind of always wanted to meet, or has always wanted to run into. And some of you could have pulled yourself up from really tough circumstances or had to grow up very early on while everyone else was having fun or partying, and you were busy raising a child, or you were busy working your butt off, or you were busy doing both, you know? And I feel like this person's like, ooh, you know, pile number 3 is a scorcher, all right, with this Phoenix energy. And never count pile number 3 down, because pile number 3 will surprise you. You know what I'm saying? We have the 5th house in creativity. Yeah, and that really reminds me of that Ace of Wands energy, okay? And this person really wanting to have fun and experience pleasure and fun with somebody who knows how to, like, be creative, somebody who knows how to think on their feet, somebody who's very dedicated and intelligent, somebody who cares about their money, somebody who, you know, they really, and I think like the 5th house is where we experience pleasure. It also has to do with creativity and children, okay? So this person also could be looking for someone who is a good parent, or somebody who has a child, maybe they have a child, okay? But something about children coming up in this reading as well, okay? And we have card number 29, and then we have card 23. So we could see like a 6-year age difference here, which I mean is fine, but I feel like, you know, maybe somebody here had kids when they were a little bit younger, okay? Yeah, this person really wants the total package. And this person could also have a hidden creative side as well, or they may do something in entertainment as well. Pile number 3, okay? We have Gemini and I think, okay? And some of you may have Gemini planets in the 5th house, or maybe they do. But yeah, it's like I think about pleasuring you, because the 5th house is also pleasure, like I said, in astrology. So this, I think of pleasuring you. I think about it all the time. Gonna make you sweat, okay? And this person, again, like I said, is quite like mentally quick, or they're very, I also feel like this person thinks like a lot of people don't really like fit the bill, or they're not someone that they would want, and they're looking for someone that is at their level, okay? Because Gemini in the tarot is, or in astrology, is the twins, okay? And you can see like their 2 heads are together here. It's like we put our 2 heads together and we're like a power couple, or we are like, you know, super smart together, or we just have this vibe together, okay? And I feel like this person is wanting to, even if they're a little younger than you, pile number 3, regardless of whatever age, I feel like they're wanting to make a commitment, right? With the courthouse here, and it looks like somebody could be holding like a marriage license, you know what I'm saying here? And a celebration with the 3 of Cups of like a marriage, okay? So I feel like this person is saying you're taking me to the point of no return, and the fact that I would marry you, or I think about pleasuring you, and I would marry you, and this type of stuff, okay? And I think that they like it and they're into it. But I kind of feel like you guys are questioning this a little bit, pile number 3. I feel like you guys are kind of like, I don't know, you know? I feel like you guys are kind of like, you know, you've taken them to the point of no return, but I don't know if they've fully taken you to the point of no return yet, okay? And pile number 3. So I feel like you guys, you know, they're like, heck yeah, you know? I feel like this person wants to like take selfies with you, or take pictures with you, or somebody here likes taking pictures or taking selfies a lot or something, or thinks that you two look really cute together is kind of what I'm getting as well. And this person's like, you know, sign me up for pile number 3, but you guys may have some questions about like the practicalities of this. Would this really work? Is this really what I want? Like, you know, you guys may have a couple questions about it, okay? And we have here abundance. Yes, for sure. And it could be like a money thing where this person is building themselves up, and, you know, you guys, I feel like, have some stability in your life. Or if you don't yet, here with this Ace of Pentacles and the Phoenix, like, get ready for it. And get ready for some new exciting opportunities to come your way, pile number 3, which are like a reset. And I feel like your abundance is really growing, all right? And the 3 of Cups in the tarot is the Lord of Abundance. So we really have abundance here twice. And this person's like, damn, I got me like a boss babe, or I got me like a boss dude, or whatever, you know. But how are you feeling, pile number 3? Is this something that's just like fun for you? Or is this like, you know, is this like something that you would consider for more, is what I'm seeing, okay? And this person thinks about abundance a lot. They think a lot about like having a home, owning a home, or, you know, having a nice place, or being successful in life, or they're very into these types of things, I feel. And I feel you guys have an energy of working hard and abundance around you. And, you know, and I think this person's like into it. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? Or they think you two are like the same and that you have similar goals. And maybe that is true, but I kind of sense a little bit on your part, pile number 3, of kind of being like, well, is this something like, yeah, I'm interested in something sexually here, but is this something that I would want to go like further than a good time, or would this like actually work out, okay? Because I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is very like aware of like the practical issues. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the High Priestess. Okay, and this is where like I am kind of getting you guys as a vibe, okay? And some of you may have a thing where you're like, you know, you've been on your own for a while, and you've been taking care of yourself for a while, or you've been taking care of your family for a while, and there may be a part of you that's reluctant to kind of like give up your independence, or there may be a part of you that is like, no, not right now, when it comes to, you know, like some serious full on, you know, like white picket fence, 2.5 kids. There might be, even if you have your own children, pile number 3, there may be just a part of you that is like, you know, I took a lot to build this life for myself, and I'm not just going to like give it up for anyone. And I feel some of you, you know, may not have been really like paying a whole lot of attention to your sexuality either, or you may have been like going without for a while, and maybe on some level you guys have been protecting yourself a little bit from that, because I think when you turn it on, like it's like a signal that a lot of people can pick up. And I feel like there is a part of you right now, pile number 3, that wants to kind of like remain internal to yourself, okay? And I'm not saying that you can't have a good time and that you're not going to have some really amazing conversations with this Gemini energy here, and that you're going to have fun, because I think you will. And this may be exactly what the doctor ordered for you. But I also think there's something within you that is, you know, like single right now. You know, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Phoenix, the High Priestess. These are kind of like single energies, okay? And I feel like some of you have been kind of going it alone for a while, and it's not that you're not beautiful, it's not that you're not fun, it's not that you're not sexy or whatever, it's not any of that, okay? It's just that you've been kind of like on an internal journey, okay? And not a lot of people really know what's fully going on with you on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 3. And I also feel like for my women that are watching this pile that like men, I just have to say some of you may have been very disappointed with men, or very much like not really wanting to do much with men. Okay, I just had to say that, pile number 3, because I am getting that. Like for my heterosexual women watching this, some of you may just not have been feeling like super, I mean, you have this passionate side to you. You have a very creative side to you too, but you might have been putting it into projects and creativity or children or things like that, or, you know, work and all of that. Okay, because I feel like with the High Priestess here, there's a certain part of you that just remains like untouched. You know what I mean? And maybe there's a part of you that wants to keep it that way. All right. And so very interesting, pile number 3. But I feel like this person sees this about you and sees that like you're a very strong person. You're a phoenix, very beautiful, very mysterious, intriguing, smart, together. And I feel like they are like instantly attracted to that. And they're like, damn, you know, are we on our way to the courthouse or what? You know, here's the courthouse. And, you know, so, and we've got abundance all over your reading too. So I feel like a lot of you real focused on goals and, you know, making your own life what you want it to be, you know, and to be independent regardless of what anyone else thinks. Okay, so like inviting someone into your life, pile number 3, then becomes, you know, like a big risk or a big forward step with the Ace of Wands here, okay? And I also feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, like some of you just liking to get lost in nature, or getting lost like hiking or in nature or doing things. And I feel like your nature is to be like the phoenix, to be very independent and to burn off anything that shouldn't be near to you or close to you, okay? So interesting energy, pile number 3. Now let's go ahead and see, what would this person want pile number 3 to know? Then we're going to take it to the 18+ extended reading for those of you that would like to join me there. Okay, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Spirit, can you show me what would this person like pile number 3 to know? Okay, Spirit just said to me the word bachelor, but also bachelorette. Okay, which maybe somebody here watches the show, The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, but just mentioned to me something about that. What would this person, I feel like this person is saying bachelor because they were like a bachelor before they met you. And now you've taken them to the point of no return where they're like seriously considering something more here. Yeah, we have death. So they want you to know, like, you have literally taken them to the point of no return. You know, like something about you has fundamentally changed this person and the direction that they're going and the way that they see things, okay? And death in the tarot, of course, is scorpionic energy. So we have Gemini, Scorpio showing up here. We have the 5th house. We have Capricorn here with the Queen of Pentacles. And we also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And I talked about fire in the beginning. Of course, the Ace of Wands is representing that fire and that phoenix energy that you have within you. And death is all about movement. Something about you has moved this person internally into a new space where they would like to try some new things or do some things differently in their life, which could be scary, but it's also exciting. It's also like maybe like the end of an era for them, or just watching their life change and watching things change in their life, okay? And I feel like they're good with it though. They're fine with it. And I feel like, you know, something about you has inspired this person to do something a little bit different with themselves or the way that they conduct themselves, I feel, okay? Pile number 3, also, you know, death is represented by Scorpio, which is the ancient ruler of Scorpio is Mars, Okay, so this person, you know, it's a very sexual energy too, really wanting to create this kind of like deep bond with you to like move into a new phase of their life is kind of what I feel here. Pile number 3, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, my loves, in pile number 3. I hope that that reading resonated for you, and I hope it brought you the answers that you are seeking. And I would love to see you in the extended reading. There'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Thank you so much, everybody, and take care.